I welcome you, Sovereign One, member of the field of remembrance, sovereignty, clarity, and eternity. Oh, I got something to share with you, and this will be also the transmission for today. And it's something that happened to me today, and I'm really grateful for it. Let me breathe for a moment. Maybe you want to join. You hear that? Yes. What I'm about to share with you is important. Not only for you, because you tuned in, and that's the reason why there's something in this transmission that holds gold for you, but also for me. And as you know, when you watch my videos, it's important for me to share my mid-evolutional state, because we can only be mid-evolution, otherwise there would be no evolution. So it's okay to share yourself and express yourself and show yourself where you are right now, because you will never be perfect at the perfect state to begin. So anyway, and I feel the screaming of the belief and of the old aspect within me that is saying, don't share this, because it knows when I share this, when I offer it a speck of light and I throw my light on it, then it's about to dissolve, because the more we move into our light, the louder the beliefs will scream, you see. And my partner today shared with me some beautiful unfoldings, and I'm really happy for her that everything works out so beautifully. And I made some notes, because at some point this triggered something within me, and it triggered a belief that I was carrying for lifetimes, and it was the one that I trust and know that what I do, the work, manifesting my new life, doing the meditations, expressing, sharing, and acting out everything I know, that these informations, that this knowledge works, that this process works, but not for me. It works for everyone else, but not for me. And it's the feeling of seeing the door shut down and everyone else is walking through, but not me. And I'm grateful for this opportunity, because now when a person shares this with me, and I'm totally open to you right now, there's nothing more that I have to shame myself for, because right now, I know it's a story, but I'm telling you, in the nights I'm sleeping in a tent in the woods, because I break totally free from the old family paradigm and everything else around it, and I manifest my new life. So, and this tent was so important for me. You see, it was so important for me because it was my cocoon. And in this cocoon I emerged into a new person, to a new being that finally shows up and expresses itself and no longer holds back. And this is a phase of life that's now finally is over, you see. And I feel that. I feel that my river is carrying me from alone, without doing anything. The river is now strong enough and free enough to just flow and flush. And it's strong enough, and my trust in it is strong enough to finally say, okay, I feel that I'm going to leave this place physically, because I left it energetically. But of course there are some actions to do and some things to trust in. And now my partner, as a mirror, is showing that things are now manifesting and unfolding. And now I can choose. Will I measure my river against someone else in the outside, so to speak, step into comparison? Or will I trust the unstoppable river of myself? That's the choice point. That's a choice point every single aspect of me is afraid in, because I know I am worthy of the fine life. I know I'm worthy of the sovereign life. I know that I'm worthy to sleep and live and be in a place that is totally made for me. Not any normal stuff, but a match to my royal sovereign frequency. It's about time, you see? And every cell of my body has to understand this. And I think it's about anything that we manifest or create or dream of. Let us say create. That we feel worthy of it, you see? And that we give up the how completely, because that's not our job, but we are aligning, we are coming into the state of being of this creation, and we trust in the steps that we make. And if we do not follow impulses and actions that arise in our mind and our field, then we somehow doubt in our own creation, you see. And this unfolding of my partner, everything is a mirror in our life. So this unfolding is a mirror, and it pokes the old pattern within me, that it works for others but not for me. And the initiation for me, and also for you, you maybe find yourself in the same but different situation. May the energy be the same, because the outside world doesn't really matter, but the energy is important. The initiation right now is to not bite the hook. Not biting the hook. Because instead of comparing rivers, what actually makes no sense, because we cannot compare ourselves with ourselves, so to see. If everyone else is a mirror of you, it doesn't make sense to compare yourself with yourself. So I can choose to compare, or to let my river roar louder and freer, and give it one more trust in it, and step into this frequency and act from that place, you see. So a special and beautiful flip and perspective shift in this, I wrote it down for you, is that the fact that I am near the unfolding is the clearest sign that the soil is rich. I mean, if everything is a reflection, and if by the nearest person you know that is truly with you on the path of awakening and change and transformation, and they have beautiful unfoldings, then that's a sign for you, and that's a sign for me. And I say that to myself right now, that the soil is rich, and that my manifestation is, so to speak, in the delivery line of the universe, you see. The universe is backing me up and is saying, oh yes, you see the sign, and of course I am throwing manifestations all around me for all the people. And if I can let go of that it works for everyone else but not for me, then of course that's a sign for me that mine will arrive too. I don't insist on any outcome and the how, you see. So now for me, and maybe for you, dear one, it's the test of where I place my gaze. I can do it outward, measuring, comparing, or I can turn it inward and trusting that the fine life, the fine and sovereign life, is weaving itself into something greater. It's important for me that every cell of my body now gets this. Not comparing, but to move inward and trusting that my fine life, my sovereign new life in freedom and gratitude, with only things that totally match my royalty and my awakened frequency of the true joy being that I am, is weaving itself into something greater and wilder. So the flip is if it happens to no matter who it is around you, and it happens in your presence, you hear from it, you get involved in it, you see. It's a signal of what is already weaving for me and for you. My river does not miss the target. My river does not miss the target. And if you see this video, then your river also is strong enough, and you gotta trust it. And you gotta see that those things that happen around you, invitations to acknowledge the signal that the soil is rich and that there is something happening for you also. Don't exclude yourself from it, and I stopped excluding myself from it. I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for this because this is showing me that I still thought somehow in my mind, a little whisper was saying, oh yeah, I believe all of that. And it works for everyone, but I believe it does not work for me. And it's not the truth. You see, I get it. I hear so many people saying that nothing in the outside is changing. And that's correct from a manifestation point. There will be maybe a phase where nothing is changing, but then you have to believe in your feeling state and measure it within. Because I feel so much more free and joyful and sovereign than a month ago. I begin to really feel untouchable by things. When old patterns want to creep in, like today, I'm not shaming for it and sitting myself in front of a camera and sharing this with you. The only thing that wants to stop me from this is this old belief, because it recognizes when you step into your light, moving closer to it, then it is about to die. And this is what's happening. This is what's happened. So I thank my partner and the universe for this opportunity to trust once more in my personal unfolding, in my personal river. Because the soil is rich. The soil is rich around you, around me, around all of us. And I saw some beautiful other beliefs as I was writing this down and checking in with myself, and I want to share that with you too in another transmission, maybe tomorrow, okay? So feel free, dear one, to join the field and get your golden signal. It's not a newsletter, it's more like a wink from the universe to the perfect timing with the exact perfect words for you to hear when you need to hear it. So join it, support the field, links down below, and feel free to work one-on-one with me. In the field, we recalibrate your field to frequency, to the sovereign frequency, to sovereignty and clarity, so that no matter what happens around you, you stay in your center. We will end old loops, we will laugh at old beliefs, and we will make you ready to step into your passion and let passion support you in life. And get so familiar and relax into your own river that you say, no matter what happens, it must serve me. It must serve me. It's the law. So with that, dear one, feel free to share what resonated with you from this transmission in the comments below, and continue your journey in one of those videos. Don't forget to subscribe. Much warmth and mischievous smile. Han. Bye.